amen. I feel blessed when your mantle is upon my life. I can dance like David danced. Yeah, you feel safe to let. I feel blessed when your mantle is upon my life. I can dance like David did. Let me hear you say, ooh, Lord. Everybody sing, ooh, Lord. We want on that team who can, ooh, Lord. You've been so long. You got the enemy, shuffle, hearing me. From Eddie Dibia, Joe Mikonsua and Wojo, Namanunga Shemikirama, Joe Mikonsua and Wojo, Namanunga Shemikirama. Enti, Missuro, and Ajubu Bombiara. Missuro, and Ajubu Bombiara. Nonima kucham, Nanimu anije, Ninu nasina metina. I feel blessed when I'm wrapped up in your love, dancing to my gospel song. Feel blessed, feel blessed. I feel blessed, 'cause your promises are sure. They are here and amen. Feel blessed. I feel blessed when your mantle is upon my life. I can dance like David danced. Feel blessed. Let me hear you feel safe to let. Feel blessed. Feel blessed when your mantle is upon my life. I can dance like David did. Feel blessed. We want on that team who can, ooh, Lord. Blessed. He that dwelleth in the secret place of the Most High shall abide under the shadow of the Almighty. Namesu eradese wunimi banko biane mabanke se yankupana medeme ho matoso. Surely he will deliver thee from the snare of the fowler and from the noisome pestilence. And in the name of he who died and rose again, shall you succeed and be blessed in the name of Jesus. Hallelujah. He had done this in the Most High, Almighty God, creator of the heaven and earth, in the supreme ruler. Blessed. I feel blessed when I'm wrapped up in your love, dancing to my gospel song. Feel blessed, I feel blessed, 'cause your promises are sure. They are yea and amen. Feel blessed. I feel blessed when your mantle is upon my life. I can dance like David danced. Feel blessed. Let me hear you feel safe to let. Feel blessed. I feel blessed when your mantle is upon my life. I can dance like David did. say, ooh, Lord. Yeah. Everybody sing, ooh, Lord. Yeah. We want on that team, we can, ooh, Lord. Yeah. You've been so long. You didn't in me, shuffle, hearing me. Mommy, don't from Eddie Dibia. Joe, me consumer, and you, Namanu, Yashamikirama. Joe, me consumer, and you, Namanu, Yashamikirama. Indeed, Miss Rob, and I do from Biara. Miss Rob, and I do from Biara. Nonima kucham, Nanimu anije, Ninu sina metana. I feel blessed when I'm wrapped up in your love, dancing to my gospel song. Feel blessed, feel blessed. I feel blessed, 'cause your promises are sure. They are yea and amen. Feel blessed, feel blessed. I feel blessed when your mantle is upon my life. I can dance like David dance. Feel blessed, feel blessed. Let me hear you feel safe, blessed. Feel blessed, feel blessed. I feel blessed when your mantle is upon my life. I can dance like David did. Feel blessed, feel blessed. We want on that team, we can, ooh, Lord. Blessed. He that dwelleth in the secret place of the Most High shall abide under the shadow of the Almighty. Namesu eradise wunimi banko yanima bankese yanku paname debi.
Honey, won't you come to bed?
I'll be with you. I'll be with you something.
Come on, let's go to bed too, and you're doing this.
Sir? Sweetheart, I think it's getting late. You should come to bed.
Get the best-selling novels, The Deal, and Perfect Couple by Uncle Whyte at 40 Ghana cedis each. Available at all Shell shops, selected bookshops, and total filling stations. For inquiries, call 050-554-6010 or WhatsApp 050-554-6030 for your copies.
Chairman, in fact, I actually came to find out about my investment. Yes, my
investment. Sir, considering the micro-inflationary dynamics of the systematic advanced calculated forms, your investment is perpetual towards ratification.
meaning?
In simple terms, Sikanashi.
Misikanashi.
Don't shout. Swallow it. You care for some coffee?
Make the right choice. Invest with SIMS Stanbic Investment Management Services for capital preservation and competitive returns. Try SIMS today and you will not regret your decision. Stanbic Investment Management Services, your investment specialist.
Hello and welcome to Encore, the Facebook Live platform on which we discuss all things love, marriage, sex, relationship, and what have you. They call me Uncle Whyte. I work with Roverman Productions. And at Roverman Productions, we say, be the difference. Now, Roverman Productions have some very interesting things ahead for you. On the 19th and 20th of this month, that's the Saturday and the Sunday, which is Father's Day, we'll be streaming our play, God, You Are Fired. Just call us on 050-554-6010. And if you want to WhatsApp, that is 050-554-6030. And let's have fun. 19th and 20th of this month, God, You Are Fired. And then look out for my book. There's a fantastic book coming out. Kwesi has forced a title on me. Kwesi has forced, let's talk about sex. So that's going to be the title of the sex. That's what he decided on. Of all the, what happened was that I floated a number of titles to people, and before we know, Kwesi has already designed the title. Kwesi, can you put the title, the design, the cover design you've done? So we could see. Well. Once again, I'd like to thank you for joining us today. Today we're going to have a bit of fun. I'm joined by Science Maths Quiz, Candice. Hi, Candice. I have missed you. I didn't think I would ever say that.
Oh, Uncle, you see, I've missed you too. You let me answer it that way.
And then also by the ever elegant Akosia. Hi, Akosia. And then one of the guys who, if any of you is ever bored and you want good company, look for this man. JB.
Hello, Ugly.
JB, how are you doing?
I'm doing very well.
JB, Mr. T. I call him Mr. T. Well, we are grateful that you can join us. Please send a message to your friends, ask them to join us, and let's have fun together. I asked the team to put together some questions that we can answer, and I think they have put a few questions together. They think that is what we are going to do today. But how can I say why are you laughing?
What's serving?
I served that. I knew this was
So, in order not to make their work useless, we'll do a bit of the questions later.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll do a bit of the questions later. But in researching my book, for the book, Let's Talk About Sex, I came upon some very interesting quotes on sex, on love, and things like that. So, I'm going to run a few by the three of them, and then we'll comment on them. So I'll read the comments, and then let me know what you think of it, how you understand it, and then let's see how it goes. So if you're ready, Shall we begin? Don't look on your phones because it's on your phone. It's on my device. It's not on any of you. I haven't shared this.
Hey.
Okay. Now this is a quote from Khalil Gibran. Khalil Gibran. And he says, one day you would ask me which is more important, your life or my life? And I would say mine. And you walk away not knowing that you are my life. One day you would ask me, which is more important, my life or yours? And I would say mine. In other words, you ask me, of the two of us, which is more important, your life or my life? And then it says, I'll say, of course, my life. And then you walk away not knowing that you are my life.
My life. Yeah.
Very deep.
Come again. A twist of an answer.
Very deep.
I'm not married.
We know. The day it happens, we will celebrate it. Oh, now that reminds me. Dr. A.C. Ansa, formerly Dr. A.C. Ansa, now Mrs. Dr. A.C. Abayefa.
Wow.
Married yesterday to Raymond Abayefa. Congratulations to the two of you.
Yippee.
And all the best. Okay, go.
Yes, Uncle. Even some in relationship or relationship, even leading to marriage or not leading to marriage, sometimes you feel if I go a day without making sure that this other person is smiling, you don't feel a little bit of fulfillment in yourself. Yes. So you try, even if the joke is dry, like my joke, you try to try and give some bit of laughter because you might not know what they are going through. And as their day is panning out for them, but you just try to chip something in just to, and yeah, because otherwise you sleep off and you're like, hey, but I didn't say hello or hi or good night or something. Exactly. No connection, nothing. And you wake up the following morning trying to make amends, but maybe it was long gone.
Yes, what about you?
Uncle, I think it's very, very useful. And I have always gone by the saying, people come into your life for a reason and for a season.
That's what it is.
And I feel that, sometimes we value our impact in people's lives. And this is what I'm saying. You might think that you are not putting any, you are not putting any impact in this particular person's life. But hey, you are really doing wonders.
Yes.
So we should just take note of that. We play roles in people's lives. Yeah, we do. As small as it is.
I think the weight of the quote is making me find it difficult to break it down. I think once you form a union with a partner, you become one. Spiritually, you become one. And then as the relationship goes on, people say you eventually begin to look alike.
Yes.
That's what they say. But then you realize that whatever you are becoming in the relationship is as a result of the other person. So the quote is very true. It's very true. If you say, I choose my life, and you walk away and you realize you were that life I was talking about, then it means it is truly you.
Yes.
So that's my understanding too.
So the quote we are struggling with is, one day you ask me which is more important, my life or yours? And I will say mine. And you walk away not knowing that you are my life. We'll take a short break at this time because I think I can see we're having some technical issues. Chrissy, Chrissy, let's take a little break so we can sort out the technical problems. And then...
We have told the vehicle to Brother Providence's workshop for straightening, but I refuse to miss my wedding. And Pastor, something strange happened when we got to the workshop. It was jam-packed with cars that had had accidents and needed straightening. Very, very strange.
What a thing to happen to you on your wedding,
Pastor.
But thank God you're okay.
All right, thank God.
Did you see a doctor?
Pastor, I went to the hospital, but the doctors and nurses are overwhelmed with serious accident cases and many sudden deaths. So I am just praying that God will have mercy on you.
This looks like a job for Pausubolisa. Yes. I am the Lord. I healeth thee. I am the Lord. Your healer. Oh yes, I sent my word. And I heal your disease. Oh, I am the Lord. Your healer.
So, Pastor, I'm praying that the Lord will heal. It has happened. I say, help my crutches.
Yes.
We apologize once again for the break and welcome back. But the break has been useful because it gave me the chance to also smuggle on set one of my favorite guests, Joanne.
Hello,
welcome.
Thank you.
It's so good to see you.
Good to see you too.
All right, we are doing quotations.
Okay.
Now let's take our second quote. To love someone is nothing. To be loved by someone is something. To love someone who loves you is everything. This is by Bill Russell. It says, to love someone is nothing. To be loved by someone is something. To love someone who also loves you is everything. What do you think?
Oh.
John, since you're the judge, let's bully you with this one.
Okay. When you love somebody, there can be the situation where the person may not love you back. And until I feel like love becomes meaningful when it is reciprocated in the manner in which you are loving someone.
Yeah.
And then also, if someone loves you and you don't love the person back, it's very something. Because you may enjoy the love that is coming your way, but you can't reciprocate it. Depending on the type of person you are.
You can feel very guilty about it.
Exactly. Some people will just take advantage of, take advantage of it and walk away. But to the other person, it's a very painful experience. But when you love somebody and the person loves you back the way you love the person back, or in a manner that you can appreciate, it's a very beautiful experience.
Yes, Master Sansa Chris.
Okay, I think from experience, I've been told this: beautiful intentions, wrong timing.
Come again?
Beautiful intentions, wrong timing.
Okay.
Because, but wrong timing.
Wrong timing. Okay.
Because it happens that I had gotten a falling head over heels for this lady. She had some sort of likeness, but I wouldn't say love.
Yeah.
And so she would appreciate everything and not appreciate to the level that I would probably think it should go to.
Yeah.
But however, she senses maybe this guy wants something more. But this is not the time. Probably I'm ready to give him that more that he wants.
He's not the one I want to give it to.
Exactly. Yeah. Oh, Uncle, sometimes, funny, you take it like it is. Yeah, charity work.
It is what it is.
It is what it is. It is what it is.
Uncle, I think this quote is so true and very relatable. You know, I have seen some friends. You know, I remember on campus. You know, there are guys who are so much in love with girls, and these girls don't even see it. You know, and like they will do everything. I have seen guys going the things they can do, but still nothing comes out of it. But I think it's hurtful when somebody loves you and you can't love the person back, and it's not deliberate. It's not your doing. I said it was relatable because I have had an experience like that also when I was in the university. I didn't see anything. I didn't feel anything. But he would come to my room, visit me, you know, buy me all of this. I remember one time when I had to pack my bag, it was vacation, I had to go, like, Akosia, you are going? I said, yes, it's vacation. I really have to go. Like, are you going? I didn't feel anything. No, I just couldn't feel it. And I thought I was being strong-headed or something, but it was true that the feeling wasn't there. So it's right, it's a correct quote.
Yeah, somebody even stick away. At the same tech.
Oh, Charlie. The boys are suffering.
Well, the way people are giving personal experiences and all, I don't know if I have one, but I think the very first one, to love is nothing. You know, I think if you are loving, there's nothing for you to boast about.
Yeah.
There's nothing for you to boast about if you are the one doing the loving. Mm-hmm. But the feeling of you being loved is out of the world.
Yeah.
But all the better if it is two-sided.
Yeah.
If I'm loving you and you are loving me back.
Yeah.
I think that is my understanding to the whole thing.
And that gives even more peace.
Yeah.
Because, I don't know, unless you are a rogue, to find that somebody is dying for you and you don't feel anything.
Oh yes, yes.
It's painful for you yourself.
Very disturbing.
Very
You wish
you could reciprocate. Yeah.
If the day is not there,
it's not there. It's not there.
Okay, this one is by a writer with a very funny name, Banana Yoshimoto.
Wow.
Going to Japan.
And this is the saying. Sometimes people put up walls not to keep others out, but to see who cares enough to break them down.
Yeah.
Sometimes people put up walls not to keep others out, but to see who cares enough to break them down, to break the wall down.
Deep, huh?
Come again.
I don't understand. The people who put the walls, is it the two parties?
No, one person is put up a wall. Let's say you related to somebody and you think the person is being difficult. You think the person.
But the wall is there for a purpose.
Yeah. But the person is
doing that deliberately.
That you will not give up, but you break the wall down and come in.
It's because of the nature of the question. It said to see who cares enough to. They mean the two of them.
No. To care. Whether you care enough to break the wall.
Okay. All right. Okay, I think it's clear now.
I have a comment on this one. Come.
Okay, then come in.
No. I'll stand here. Uncle, you see, I've heard people say that they are putting up faces to sort of. There are people who really have soft sides, okay, and they put up fierce faces to literally ward people off because probably they are not ready for all that kind of attention. Now, the downside of this is this: it feeds into a certain general perception, which is usually wrong, where they say that when someone says no, they usually mean yes, and people do.
be bold enough to say
Okay.
what the real statement is.
Yes.
When a woman says no, she often means yes. No, so you see, if he's into this, and usually when it's not played out well, their no is them putting up the walls. But in other instances, their no is actually no. So for some people that and it's fair that a lot of people like, oh, or keke or ye bibi keke. If I push on, in their mind, if I push on, it goes on to prove to them that I really care, I really want to go the extra mile. So then they'll do anything at all to get what they want, just to hear them say yes. But sometimes too, the no is not a wall, it's just stay away from me.
It's a go away.
So in this instance, how do we develop the wisdom to know? Say no.
This one says sometimes, didn't say in all times.
Ah well.
And even the men, there are men also that sometimes you are pushing them and they look as if they want to push you away. And yet within them they are hoping that, and this happens a lot to people who have been hurt before.
Yes.
They love and been hurt before.
Yes.
So the next time they find somebody showing interest, or even they find that they are getting into somebody, all their defenses are out.
Yes.
They are being cautious, but they are hoping that you will care enough not to go away.
Uncle, sometimes when you care so much, at the point they'll get up and then they'll push you off.
They will do what?
They'll get up and cut you off.
All right, let's take another quotation from Charles Dickens. Charles Dickens says, and this one I would like to have a war on this one. A man is lucky if he is the first love of a woman. A woman is lucky if she is the last love of a man. A man is lucky if he is the first love of a woman. A woman is lucky if she is the last love of a man. In other words,
Okay, you really want a war on this?
yes, let's go.
Okay.
Joanne, can you start us?
I actually agree.
Oh, okay.
I actually agree because most of the time a woman's first love in her mind, this is it.
It's blissful.
This if she truly genuinely has fallen in love, this is not I just want a boyfriend for wanting a boyfriend's sake. Then she in her mind this is it. All her hopes and dreams are targeted towards a happy ending. If you are the last love of a man, then that means he's ready to settle down.
Yeah.
And he's thinking, this is the woman I'm going the long. He's not looking in. So then if you are his last love, then you're also very lucky. We just hope that a woman's first love will not be a man who is still on his middle love, not on his last love. Exactly.
Candice, what do you think?
Okay, I agree to the first part because maybe, yes, I may have experienced that aspect of it. You get everything that you want because you'll be taken care of as if you're a baby. You'll be treated as the king that you would probably you think you are. And even when she is beautiful, that's the cherry on top. When she is really beautiful in appearance, that's the cherry on top. The latter part, if a man is settling, what really is he settling for? Is what I would ask about this quote. How lucky is the woman such that of all those that came through, yes, this is the one.
Uncle, I think the quote is also very, very true. But I would, as Oliver Twist, I would ask for more. I'll give a third part of it, which is if I am your first and then the last, so that I am the first person you got.
Okay, you want to be the first and
yes,
last.
So you got me first, and then after me, no one else. I would. It will be difficult. But
wouldn't that be nice?
It happens sometimes. It happens a lot.
Anyway, it happens sometimes.
It happens a lot of time when the guy gets the girl, and then that is all.
So he's like never had eyes for anybody else.
So
He saw her.
I never experienced any other relationship.
Oh, anyway.
You know.
It's not impossible, Mom.
No, it's not impossible.
It's rare, Mom.
It's not impossible, but you little girls.
It sounds like a telenovela thingy.
Cinderella kind of.
Yeah.
I will question whether the man is even fortunate to be the first love, because sometimes when you relate to a girl who is innocent and naive, you fight over unnecessary things. Because she's never been in anything, she doesn't understand how things work. It's like when you employ somebody for the first time and you are the first person he's working for. You have a lot of work to do, explaining that things work. This is a workplace, you know, things work different and things like that. It's a struggle. And sometimes when you relate to somebody who's never had this experience, does not even understand that relationships have certain challenges. Those are the ones who, the first time the two of you disagree on anything, the person thinks the world is not on it.
Okay, you make a very good point there.
You know, and doesn't realize that no, we can fight, but let's make up and move on. Gaby, I haven't heard you on this.
Yeah, I think my point simmers into the
discussion.
So I think I'm okay.
We'll This is from William Shakespeare. He says, "Don't waste your love on somebody who doesn't value it. Don't waste your love on somebody who does not value it."
Uncle, did he say this after he had done all the things he had done with the women and finally settled? Well, Uncle, it's just like throwing your pearls before the swine. No matter how valuable those pearls are, the other party would not take it as valuable as you are taking. You value that act of it, or the art of loving. And then it ties into our second quote: when you love is nothing, when you are loved is something. But when both of you are loving each other, it is everything. It's so if the same value is attached to the love that you profess for someone, you said it, peace, there's some sort of fulfillment in you, or satisfaction, I should say.
Don't waste your love on somebody who doesn't.
I would say whatever you do, the person will not appreciate it.
Let's see whether we can translate it.
If the chicken dances
even for the pork.
Oh.
That is even if the chicken goes out of its way to try to entertain the hawk and to make the hawk happy. The hawk will still not be. He will not appreciate it.
Don't waste your time.
Okay, let's take another one. And Joanne, you will love this. It says, all you need is love, but a little chocolate now and then doesn't hurt.
It's true. I mean, all you need is love part is a bit questionable. Let's set that aside. But chocolate does do a lot of good.
I'm excited by this because I think it captures the fact that yes, love is important, but it's not everything.
Yes. Yes.
You know, love is important and would become the center of your life. But the other things also.
Yes.
And without taking away the meaning, how important. A lot of chocolate every now and then.
Yeah.
Doesn't it?
I think too much chocolate to spoil their teeth. So.
Me and man will talk about too much. All right, there's another quote. Love is a two-way street, constantly under construction.
Yeah.
Love is a two-way street, constantly under construction.
So true.
Gaby,
yes. Yeah. I think it's just like this promo people run on TV, scratch and win. You know, you scratch me. It's an eternity kind of a journey, forever and ever. So as we go, we scratch each other. When I scratch you, and something better comes out of the scratch, it's a win. When you scratch me and something better comes off the scratch, you win. But if I scratch you and it hurts you, it is for me to learn, to know that no, I shouldn't scratch this area. So next time I will know what to do. If you give me that part of you, you understand. So I think the quote is very true. It's very, very true.
Yeah. I mean, there are times where you think you've seen this situation before. You went through it. You succeeded. But then it's coming again. Like, it's the same road you're on. Then you realize that this area needs maintenance.
Yes.
You didn't really have it as much. You didn't get it right. You maintain it. You move forward. Then you realize that, oh, this place too has issues. You fix that part. You keep going. You realize that maybe your road is even circular. You go around there and come back and see that the place where you maintained has fallen apart again. You have to come and fix it again. So it's always a work in progress.
The work is never done.
No.
The work of love is never done.
No.
It's never done. Okay, Canison, take this one. You make me want to be a better man. That's good. You make me want to be a better man.
Okay, that's true. That's very true. True to the spirit behind it, true to the feeling the person was having when the person was writing this. Because if you are not a better man, you cannot love this other person right. And if you are not loving the person right, the love you are giving will not be appreciated. Then it becomes nothing. You are just throwing effort at a tree that will not yield any fruit for you. If you indeed become a better person, I'm sure the other person would also then try to become a better partner to you. Then we can construct this beautiful road layer by layer, brick layer by brick layer.
Yeah, okay. Maths and science.
It's a scientific approach.
Love is a condition in which the happiness of another person is essential to your own. Love is a condition in which the happiness of another person is essential to your own. Do you understand?
Yeah.
Well, Uncle, can I ask?
Okay.
Do you not to be happy with yourself to be able to offer that sort of happiness to another? Yes, because what you have felt.
Your happiness is not complete unless you know that that other person is also happy.
Yeah.
Uncle, I agree.
Okay.
I agree.
Akpeme says the chocolate eating, is it the act or just eating keke? Akpeme, go with you. Akpeme, what do you think of this? That love is the condition in which the happiness of another person is essential to your own.
Uncle, I think it's very, very true. Because if my partner makes me happy, I would also be looking for ways to make him happy. So a typical example, on my birthday, he gave me this gift. And then on his birthday, I do this for him. On Mother's Day, he gave me a surprise package. Father's Day, just this Sunday, and since then...
You married to your husband is married to the mother?
No, so he's giving it to...
The mother of his children.
Yes, children on their behalf.
on behalf of their children.
To me,
Uncle has a philosophy on that thing.
No, like we appreciate that our husbands are not our sons, but
Asked me on the Mother's Day. So Mother's Day, and I said, hey, Florence, thank God you are not my mother. You and I have that. Then, ladies, if your children are not old enough to wish you Mother's Day, please wait a while. But you make life difficult for this poor man. Who knows you are not my mother? Anyway, I'm just being naughty.
Yeah. So we are always looking for ways to appreciate each other and over-appreciate each other and over-satisfy each other. Because when I know that he's happy, definitely I'll have my peace of mind. I would also be happy. So
this is going to be difficult for us to talk about, but we will have to talk about it. Is this? We accept the love we think we deserve.
Yeah.
We accept the love we think we deserve. Joanne?
It's very true, although most people would not admit that that is the case. When you encounter someone who, based on their experience, has not been loved in the right way, any kind of love that comes their way is good enough. It's like knowing your value. If you don't place a high value on yourself and your efforts and the love that you give, you would think that anything you get in return is okay. That is how come some people are okay with living with someone who doesn't greet them in the morning and they don't think it's a problem. Or somebody who doesn't remember birthdays or doesn't show tender love. They can call you, hey.
Hi.
Hey, where are you? Come here. And to them, it's not a problem because where they are coming from, even if you get hey, crap, where yeah. So when someone else comes and says that, why is he calling you hey? At least it should be nice of like, oh, but you two, why are you being some way? It's nothing. Someone would be hit and she would say that, but at the end of the day, he came back with a gift and told me that he loved me. It's better than those who are hit and nobody comes back to apologize. But if you really had value on yourself and you understood the sort of love that you deserve, none of this will be okay. And you would insist on receiving a love that is good enough for you.
Anyone?
Hello. Where?
We accept the love.
Yes. Okay. Oh, I was madly in love. But if this is my lady, she would rather prefer us quarreling and then settling it peacefully or in a way that is meant for only married people.
She wants to make upset.
Yes.
Okay.
After the quarrel.
Okay.
The quarrel, uncle, I don't know what started it and what will end it until she is satisfied that this quarrel I have ended. That is it. And I came to understand that that is how she had got.
That's how she processes love.
So the moment she starts going bim 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 bim, I know it is nothing. It's just because of this that is why this one is happening. Just prepare yourself.
Okay.
I've heard stories where the women say that if the man doesn't beat me, then it means that he doesn't love me.
Yes.
So it's the same thing. The person was used to abuse. So that if I'm in a relationship with you, if I'm married to you and you're not beating me, then you don't love me. Like garbage in,
Garbage out.
garbage, it should come out like that. So,
My own mother told me when she had come to visit us, and I was driving her to Kumasi, back to Kumasi, and we were chatting. And she said, "Everyone, your father was a wonderful man, but there's only one thing I wanted him to do for me, and he never did." I said, "What?" He said, "Well, he never put his hands on me. He never beat me." I said, "Mom, what are you saying? You wanted him to beat you?" She said, "Yeah." I said, "Why?" He said, "I'm sorry, Phil." So, in the market, people beat their wives, then the next morning they take them to the hospital,
Pump them.
and they come and they all look at them. And I said, we see that in the market. So I wanted that. So I said, so what did you do about it? So I told him one day. So why wouldn't you beat me one day? Beat me. And then he said, my father was a retired boxer. So my father should his face. I said, Haman, let me say, maybe one here over there. If I hit, how much of you will be left? But it's straight, yes. When the first time you encounter that mentality, it will shock you.
Yeah.
But that is the reality of some people. They have been, where they're coming from, like to use your word, where they're coming from, this is normal. And this is a mark of love. And so if you're not beating her, you're not doing anything at all. Strange, eh?
Yeah. Okay, very strange.
Yeah, I can't wrap my mind around it.
I dated this lady. She was born in, she's a Canadian-born Ghanaian.
Okay.
I won't mention her tribe. That was my early days of like dating, when I started dating, you know. This girl would torment my life. I decided not to touch her. The day I laid my hands on her, she went to tell her friend that my boyfriend will pay me papa.
Wow.
And you know, I lived with her in my father's house. The day I laid my hands on her, she moved part of her things into my place.
She moved to?
Like she moved part of her things into my room. The day don't have them in Sabon. Just say Odona
confirmation that you love her.
Or the entire kakra by uncle. I could beat this girl.
For real.
That was my early time. I was very young. I could beat this girl, and I'll beat her, and then she would grab me and hold me and begin to kiss me, and I'm beating. And I'm like,
we accept the love we think we deserve.
That was bad.
We have some.
Uncle, there's a question.
There's some Facebook. There's some YouTube. There's some YouTube questions
That's the last
too.
day you see me.
It's true.
Oh, for me, that's the last day you see me.
Uncle, can I read someone's question?
Yeah, go ahead.
I see. I heard a woman on a talk show say when her husband beats her black and blue, and comes back to apologize, that's when she feels love.
Yeah, that's my number.
Uncle, on YouTube, Dora is saying.
I think that we underestimate the fact that there are damaged people around.
Well, yeah.
And for them, for the damaged person, what is normal is nothing like what is normal to you.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and yet you've got to accept them for who they are.
Yeah.
It's not easy. Okay. It is not a lack of love, but a lack of friendship that makes unhappy marriages. It is not a lack of love, but a lack of friendship that makes unhappy marriages.
Yes.
In other words, if a marriage is unhappy, it's not because there's no love inside, but it's because
They are not friends.
they are not friends. They are not building on
Friendship.
on the love. If you don't have friendship, they can't.
Yeah.
Do you agree?
Yes.
Very, very much.
I wish I do agree.
Perfectly.
Yeah.
But uncle, there's a saying that marry your best friend. You know, we've heard it a lot of times, that marry your friend. And you know, when I always put it this way: if you have a friend, what are some of the things you can do with your friend? You can tell your friend your innermost secret, the things that you do that you can't tell anyone. You'll be willing to tell that friend. So if you marry and then the person is your friend, uncle, there's no way you hide anything from the person. You are as open as this. And the more you are open, you know, then the more your love grows, because then you are not hiding anything. I do something wrong, I can go home and the last time someone mentioned that if he sees a girl and then he loves it, like he has a feeling for the girl, he can just go and tell the wife that, hey, I met this girl, you know, I think I have some feelings for the wife, like, let's pray over it or something, you know. So you have that open communication, open conversation, and it helps with the marriage. I think it's a good one.
Gentlemen, if you go to town and find someone, if you are married and you go to town and find a girl you are attracted to, please don't come home and say.
No, you must check who your wife is first. Yes. You must check first. But you know, it makes me wonder, the people who, you see two people, a guy and a girl, they are very good friends, they have an amazing vibe. And I look at them like, this will be so cool married.
Yeah.
And they don't want to marry because he's my friend. I'm like, so who do you want to marry? Someone you met last night. Like, I don't know where that comes from. And then it's like, but Uncle, it's a table I really want to shake. Because
shake it.
He's like a brother to me. And I said, but your mother did not born him.
Let it choke them.
Your mother did not born him. He's not your father's stepchild. It's not your stepbrother.
That's why I
don't understand. Like, I would really want to understand why you would have a wonderful friendship with somebody. Maybe just because the romantic part is not. But even that time, if the person touches the right place, it will source. So I don't know.
It will catch fire.
No, like, I don't know. I don't understand.
He mentioned something like this before. He says if this person is your best friend, just like I said, you've told the person all your secrets. So now the person knows everything about you.
And the person is still your friend.
So how do you want to live with someone who knows the number of, like an example, the number of abortions you've had, probably, the number of guys you've slept with?
But he knows and he's still staying around and
he's still your friend.
So that's where
what is your problem?
No, so now you know. You know. So you know.
He can live with it. That's why he's there.
So that's why I don't know.
It's not the same question we just said that you have to tell your friend your
deepest secret. You see what I'm saying? It doesn't. We are always contradicting each other. Like, I don't understand.
I think we should see it on a lighter note. We shouldn't go deep. You know what? I think there's a problem with. I don't know if it's our generation or it's a general stuff. Once we get married, with what changes? We are supposed to. It's just a continuation of where we started from. So I don't know what triggers the change. Okay, now we are married, so we are supposed to wear the same jersey. We are supposed to wear the same dress to church. We are supposed to look like Atani Ata. You know, it is just a continuation of that friendship that we had. So let's just finish it. You know. So this table, Joanne, let's stop shaking it.
He even told me.
The one that I saw there, he wears it when I am not around. So that there will not be any chance to say that, oh yeah, where did the line you go and wear mine?
When
oh, that's why I learned a lesson that you don't do that.
my wife went to visit her auntie in Lome. And you know, Togo, they have tomane hair. Yeah. So when she was coming, she bought like pieces. And I was like, when she came, she was like, Udieni, Midieni. Now look at my and say, hey, is it Udieni, Midieni? There were like 4 of them. They said, when are we sewing them? Now I say, okay, you sew yours, I'll sew mine. And now I was starting pumping and I'm saying, okay, let me delay in sewing mine. Because me only who said must pump it. I was here, sorry. You know, I started wearing mine to play gigs.
Don't like it at all.
Oh no, you don't enjoy that.
So one thing, I don't think we've explored this issue of why we say we have put somebody in
the friend zone. Yeah, Uncle.
And because of that, he's lost.
Yes.
And he's out of the consideration.
To the host.
You put this fantastic person who you know will be there for you all the time in friend zone, and then go and every foolish boy who hurts you, it is this boy you run to
to mend you up,
to cry to, and he helps you pick yourself up, and only for you to go to another person.
Go around.
Then what about him? So no, he's my friend. Like,
Uncle.
Like a brother to me.
Uncle.
Oh.
I've thought about it and I've asked this question. Why is it that we just don't decide, let's give it a try. If it works, it works. If it doesn't work, then. But we are going in thinking from the beginning, okay, this is the one and we need to end here. So if it doesn't end up that way, then it means we have failed. I think that is the cause of, okay, you're a friend and forever a friend you will remain.
Okay, Nana is saying something. He said, spouses go befriending others and sidelining their partners. instead of building friendship with their spouses, they go like, they do you know how long I have known so and so? In other words, they would rather be friends with this person than their spouses because they didn't marry their friend. They married somebody else. Now they're going back, giving attention to that other person. I feel like next week join me in the city. He's been very, very active. Okay, let's go on to the next one. The next one is a song. They are the words of a song. This much I know is true, that God blessed the broken road that led me straight to you. This is Bless the Broken Road by Rascal Flatts. This much I know is true, that God blessed the broken road that led me straight to you. You know, sometimes it is the rough times we've had in life, the disappointments, the pain, that sometimes lead us to a certain situation where we meet the right person who would value us the way we need to be valued. Now, I hope you understand.
Yeah.
That normally, under normal circumstances, you would never have been considered this person. But because of what you've been through, now meeting this person, you have a better sense of appreciation of this person, of the kind of love he's offering. But if you haven't gone through what you have gone through, there's no way you would have bothered about it. God blessed the broken road that led me straight to you. Okay. No matter what a woman looks like, if she's confident, she's sexy. No matter how a woman looks like, if she's confident, she is sexy.
Sometimes their confidence is annoying.
Yeah, that's your problem.
I said sometimes because one muna I didn't yet. Now also confident, you know, so thought like you come, you know, yeah, sexy. Sometimes it's annoying.
Overwhelming confidence.
No, but
yeah.
Let's be honest.
Yeah.
What makes you admire a girl?
Before, it used to be big buttocks and big breast.
Ghana men, what is wrong with you?
I said before.
Aesthetics.
Uncle.
No,
Aesthetics.
I'm beginning to see that it is such a huge thing in Ghana now. That have you noticed? Almost every music video now.
There must be a big buttocks and big breast in.
Import these women. I don't know where they find them.
Uncle import.
It causes stir on.
Yeah.
Yeah. It causes stir in the airwaves, you know, the social media space.
Medicine for that.
Drink it and then you get.
Are you
Yes.
Social media
A lot.
selling it. Big boobs and
Big bottles.
And slim waist.
Okay,
And slim waist.
It used to be big buttocks and big breast, but now it's what I see in you that makes my life easy. For example, let me use my wife. There are things my wife does at home that and coming to me yet. Me to me yet. You know. I think that is her confidence in solving those issues. Those not issues like those petty stuff that I may.
Yeah.
Yes. So I think it's the confidence. But my wife is beautiful and she's confident. Thank you.
Yeah, man.
No, that was political statement.
Yeah. It's not at you.
I need to be careful. As I'm saying.
All right, let me speak with ladies. Ladies sometimes worry too much about things men are not even looking at. There are things women obsess over, and they worry about, and they can even make themselves sick because they think, oh, my time, I say, the things that matter to us will shock you in a woman, and the most important one is a woman who is confident. If a girl walked in here timid, none of us would bother with
turning
a
our head.
But I walked in and it's going, oh, hi, and it's you. All of us will take note of that person.
Yeah, exactly.
We'll take note of that person. You know, of course, there's a fine line between confidence and arrogance, but we are not looking at arrogance. We're looking at a girl who knows. It doesn't matter how I look or what you think. I am here. And I have a right to be here. And I make no apology for my existence. And especially if they also focus on developing who they are inside. They become fantastic. So it is not the big buttocks, the big breasts. No, it's the confidence. It's the confidence. So it doesn't matter whether you are flat up there. It doesn't matter. You come to it with confidence, and people will notice it. I have done a study of the models that the world pays millions for, and you know most of them are not beautiful. By the conventional definition of beautiful, but they are confident. When they walk, you take notice because they walk with assurance. You know, and so the world notices, and the world pays them highly for their confidence. So, women, ladies, your confidence matters. It will make you look sexy. What confidence?
Uncle, they should add a touch of boldness to it.
Okay.
Boldness. They should be bold.
They should be
bold. Yeah. Because
trust me,
if you are confident, you have to. Okay, I'll prefer that.
No, you wouldn't.
Shut up. Keep quiet. Shut up. I'm just shutting him out. He should keep quiet. Please, let's move on. Truly, he is not married. Keep quiet. Keep quiet.
Nobody has told him something that they
shut up there.
I think we'll take this one as the last one, and then. I'm looking for one. Okay. For women, the best aphrodisiacs are words. The G-spot is in the ears. He who looks for it below there is wasting his time.
He never found it.
And this is, you won't find it also. For women, the best aphrodisiacs are words. The G-spot is in the ears. He who looks for it below there is wasting his time. By Isabel Allende. I know that she's exaggerated the thing, but she's speaking a certain truth. That words mean a lot, especially the right words coming from the right man, from woman.
Right words.
Means a lot and can do a lot to put a woman at ease, to make her feel loved, to make her feel assured, and things like that. And so
words that are
shoots,
true.
then
when
Joanne shoots, I'll shoot.
Uncle, words that are true, verified and true. Sincere words.
Yes. Okay. But it must be sweet.
Oh yeah. I mean, if you are giving me words that are sincere and hurtful, then what are we doing here? But
I'm happy, Uncle. You rephrased it, and then because some lies can be sweeter.
Yeah.
You know. So, thank you.
Yeah, I guess.
Stewart says, please, should the woman's physique matter then? Trust me, if you meet a confident woman, you know, there's something that happens. When you meet, and for men, most for men, when you meet a woman, the person that may draw you may be her confidence and her looks. But when you begin to relate to her, you even forget about her looks. Her personality becomes even more important to you than her looks. It is like when you drive in a car, after a while you forget the beauty of the car. You are more focused on the efficiency of the car.
Yeah.
So quite often, it is only when you park somewhere and someone says, "Oh, is that your car? Nice car." Now you turn and look at it and remind yourself, "Oh yeah, nice car." But it is why I see everywhere you are going and you are driving, you are saying, "Oh, beautiful car, beautiful car." No, with you, is this car functioning well? Is it efficient? Is it getting me where I need to go? If it's breaking down every now and then, it doesn't matter what kind of make it is. You will not be too happy with it.
Please, I have a question. I mean, I appreciate this point a lot because that's how come some men end up marrying women that were not originally their taste.
Yeah.
But then I've also noticed a situation where he marries this one because of the value she brings him, not necessarily because of her body. But then he still has wandering eyes for the women that are his physical taste. Why does that happen? Or is it something that the woman would just have to live with?
No,
I don't understand.
When a man cheats, women automatically assume that, well, maybe because one, I wasn't giving him something, or two, maybe because my time, or I've lost my attraction for him. No, I have said that some of the women that men are cheating on, you look at the woman and you look at the boy, and you want to ask the boy, what is wrong with you? How beautiful should a woman be before she can rest assured that her man will cheat on her? You understand me? I mean, Miss Brazil, 1974, her husband cheated on her. She won Miss World.
Yeah.
Now, who cheated on Miss World? With who? Obviously, the person you are cheating on cannot be more beautiful than the woman you have at home. No. As a counselor, I have always been puzzled by it. The man comes, his marriage is in trouble. At day, Uncle Boom, I messed up. So what did you do? My wife got to me. And then you try to see, okay, you investigate and you get to know the girl involved. And you really look at him and say, you know you're stupid.
I'm sure you ask it in Chi.
I mean, why do you leave this one to go here? Yeah. So, as a man, I know that men don't cheat because of even beauty.
Yeah.
You know, come again.
That's what they say. They say they want peace. So, if even the lady lives in a kiosk and if he gets there and there's peace of mind, they are okay.
Yes. But peace of mind is needed.
Well,
is a need.
Sometimes, is it that you just want to know what it tastes like?
Uncle.
Nicote, the question you asked, how old are you? Before I answer. Yeah, he's asking how many G spots are there in the body? No, I want to know how old he is before I answer the question.
It's only one G. Just G.
Or G's.
Only one G.
Nanarva says they want to eat their cake and have it too. And then Nee comes back and says the function of the car would also come with its specs. All right, I'll make no comment on that. With that, I'd like to thank Canison. Thank you, Canison. Thank you, JB, as always. And then Akosia, thank you very much. And Joanne, we took a break because of you.
Oh.
It's a beautiful break.
It's a beautiful brand new break.
Believe to Ken and to Akwesi, thank you very much. But most importantly to you who have stayed with us, we are grateful. We'll come your way again, God willing, for the next episode. But remember, God You Are Fired will be streaming on the 19th and 20th of this month. Let us see you. And then look out for my book, Let's Talk About Sex. It will be coming out very soon. Joanne has read a bit of it.
Yes, I have.
Akosia has read a bit of it.
Yeah.
Okay. They will talk about it later.
Oh, you buy it. Don't worry. Don't buy it. Don't buy it.
So with that, thank you very much and stay blessed.
Talk Talk to me. I need to talk to you. This is Mercedes. She's going to be my wife tomorrow. And if you do not have any regard for her and you disrespect her, you have disrespected me.
Brother P. Yeah. If you do not want to talk to me anymore, that is fine by me. But ask your Mercedes if she regards me as anything. What are you talking about? Hey, do not talk to me because I'm not talking to you. B. Ask Mercedes if she has informed you of the wedding. Huh? She and I used to be like this. We share the same room at the university. Even my parents took her in as one of their own. Today she says what? Ask her if she has informed you of the wedding. It was announced at the church. The announcement was for others. You and I were like sisters. Oh, or so I thought. Mercedes, have you forgotten the promise we made to each other? That whichever one of us got...
Sister Love.
Talk to me.
I need to talk to you. This is Mercedes. She's going to be my wife tomorrow. And if you do not have any regard for her and you disrespect her, you have disrespected me.
Brother P. Yeah. If you do not want to talk to me anymore, that is fine by me. But ask your Mercedes if she regards me as anything. What are you talking about? Hey, do not talk to me because I'm not talking to you. B. Ask Mercedes if she has informed you of the wedding. Huh? She and I used to be like this. We share the same room at the university. Even my parents took her in as one of their own. Today she says what? Ask her if she has informed you of the wedding. It was announced at the church. The announcement was for others. You and I were like sisters. Oh, or so I thought. Mercedes, have you forgotten the promise we made to each other? That whichever one of us got married first, the other will be the maid of honor. Oh, Mercedes, why? You stole my boyfriend and I let it go. You still have the audacity to treat me with contempt. You have to bring that out. So many times I wonder why. She's a phone.
Chairman, in fact, I actually came to find out about my investments. Yes, my
investment. You're investing. You're investing. Sir, considering the micro-inflationary dynamics of the systematic advanced calculated forms, your investment is perpetual towards ratification.
Meaning?
In simple terms, Sikanashi.
Misikanashi.
Don't shout. Swallow it. You care for some coffee?
Make the right choice. Invest with Sims Stanbic Investment Management Services for capital preservation and competitive returns. Try Sims today and you will not regret your decision. Stanbic Investment Management Services, your investment specialist.